That's when, you know, Fortnite blew up, man. And not to mention that, yeah, that it was also free, but the fact that they took care of a lot of stuff was enough to get a lot of people in it. It gave people a breath of fresh air. So nowadays, it's just like... It's really tough. It's really tough for any other VR to shine at this point. Thoughts on a more classic type FPS? Dude, I wouldn't mind, man. I would not mind. I'm gonna use what does that sound? You think Epic knew what they were doing? I think they knew. I think they knew exactly what they were doing. I think they saw what was going on with PUBG. Because let's not forget that Epic Games owns the Unreal Engine, right? And what was PUBG using? The Unreal Engine. So once PUBG was on the rise, they saw exactly the type of potential, and they decided to make their own game with their own engine. And there was like a lot of issues with that too, because, you know, the whole lawsuit thing going on. Basically, it's because they wanted to make sure, you know, like over in Bluehole, they wanted to make sure that they would get the equal amount of quality of life, you know, upgrades as Fortnite would. That's why there was so much issues. There were so many issues because they wanted to make sure that they also had a handle on all of those, you know, all those things. Because like Epic Games, you know, like it's their engine. They're gonna treat it the best they possibly, you know, better than anyone else because it's their engine, right? So, I'm pretty sure they knew exactly what they're doing, and they're smart as hell for it. They took a chance. They made a BR with their own engine. The creators, right, of UE. You thought PUBG was Arma 3 engine? No, PUBG's Unreal. Yeah, Unreal Engine. How many of you guys did not know that PUBG was being utilized by Unreal Engine? How many of you folks did not know that? I thought everyone knew that. Oh, I don't need this. Okay. Really? That one guy. Hey, man. Fortnite was actually a defense, like a tower defense type of game, and then they put battle royale in it. It feels like, yeah, PUBG feels like Arma because they kept like the Arma type of gameplay, and as much as possible. So the very clunky movements and all that stuff. And, I mean, it makes sense that they moved on over to Unreal Engine to, you know, stabilize it as much as possible, because in on the what was I gonna say? On Arma 3, I don't know what engine they use, but on Arma 3, it's extremely buggy. Like movements and everything, like you'll fall through the fucking floor and shit if you vault through a rock or something. Billy Penguin, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. And Surfy Snail, thank you for the sub. Thank you very much for that. It's interesting, Tarkov is utilizing the Unity engine, which is also very interesting. I think they're going to have like a very big upgrade later this year. Looking forward to that. Yeah, Fortnite's growing because Fortnite evolved past just becoming a mainstream game. It's now a lifestyle. So you kids doing the floss dance left and right at school and shit. It's a lifestyle, man. Like Pokemon. Like Pokemon was a lifestyle when it first came out. Red and blue. Oh man. Fortnite has has the same effect. Except it's just more annoying than anything. it's gonna be around for a while. It's just it doesn't have Oh yeah, I see it. Like I was like stuck there. Yeah, I remember when everyone was saying Black Ops will kill off Fortnite or something. I'm just like, that's pretty much like the frustration of someone just not wanting Fortnite to ever become a thing ever. Because, you know, nothing will kill. Like, the only thing that will kill a lifestyle is time. And time alone. D&D was a lifestyle, yeah, but it just wasn't a... D&D was an ever long-lasting lifestyle, but it wasn't like a popular lifestyle where like you would see every single kid do it. But it was everlasting, aka it never really died out. Like it's still going on today. It's just really cool, man. It's really cool to see a genre really bloom into something great. I still think the genre, though, the Battle Royale genre still has a long way to go on becoming perfect. Like, right now, it's just big, but we just need more finished BR titles, especially from AAA developers to kind of, like, set the tone, set the bar. Because for, like, fully finished well-known BRs, there's I'm saying well-known, okay? Because I know a lot of people haven't heard of Arma 3 BR. You got PUBG, you have Blackout, right? PUBG, Blackout, Fortnite. Those three very well-known ones. Arma 3 BR, I feel like just kind of like became less known. I think because it's just, you know, people moving on or whatever. Other games that never really made it. Hard time making it. Yeah, this thing is out of the fucking water. I forgot all about CSGO BR. Completely forgot about that. Damn. There's a boat on the right. What do I have? Can't believe that missed. Shot him right in the ass. What happened to the culling? The culling, oh man, dude, the culling could have been something. It could have been legendary. The one thing that happened with the culling, though, the game kept changing way too fast for anybody to understand what was going on, and then it just people lost interest in the game. They didn't want to keep playing a game that was constantly being changed, and they had to figure out how to play it over and over again. Like, they had to keep playing. They had to keep figuring out the mechanics over and over and over again. They kept changing the game, and they didn't listen to the community, and they effectively killed off their game super fast. That's what destroyed their game, unfortunately. What about H1Z1? Oh, same thing with that. Same exact thing with that. They changed stuff without asking anybody. They did stuff that the community didn't like, when they kept doing it, and they kept doing it, and they kept doing it, and people got sick of it. And then they actually folks from H1Z1 fled over to PUBG. And then when PUBG wasn't really doing anything like amazing, they fled to Fortnite. It was just like a chain or whatever. Chain reaction. I mean, PUBG is still having a bunch of... They still have like 1 million players playing every day. But I mean, you know, like a big portion of that is cheaters, and a giant portion of that is not even NA players. So it's just like... It's more of like an Asia game instead of like an NA game now. It used to be like NA, but... I'm particularly talking about more NA than anything else. It's kind of the same with H1Z1 too. H1Z1 for a while was like an Asia game, like, you know, and there's like a shit ton of cheaters on that. And they like shifted over to PUBG. And it's crazy, dude. Yo, Anthony, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate it. Thank you, Anthony. How far is this? I just realized that boat is beached. So this guy could just... This guy can... I have a feeling this guy's just camping in this building. I don't know, I just have a strong feeling he's here. No? He's got to be in this complex. Oh yeah, I played Siege. Siege is cool. It's hard, but it's cool. Damn, I'm not hitting this at all. Oh, this guy's taking shots at me now. Excuse me. Oh. Oh, he's not in a good location. He's is definitely not a good location. So there's still this one that's like over here somewhere. I just see him. 25. Okay. Oh, we gotta go again. $361. He's over there. I'm pretty sure I just saw him. Fuck. We gotta go far, dude. This guy beached this shit too. And reload it all the way. It's okay. I'll have to go to this small island over here. Ooh, this is so dangerous. Well, I'm playing on the EU servers right now. NA seems to be really bugged. Luis, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome back, buddy. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm playing on EU right now. Should be out of it here. 6 people left. What up, Ovasants? There we go. Four dudes left. it's covered with buildings.
For a short period of time.
It's a lot of buildings.
4 seats. Please board as soon as possible. I repeat, 3 spots left.
One guy ninja'd it. No way, dude. Something tells me I will not be able to ninja this after the first guy did. There. Like right in there. I don't know if that's like an entrance or something, but can't shoot straight down. There we go. Adrenaline rush. Shit. It's over here. Got him! He's dead! Woo! GG's, guys. Oh, God. Good games. Good games. GG's.
Wait any longer. All personnel on board. Prepare for takeoff. I repeat, prepare to take off.